My name is Tom Rugh. I'm 64 years old and I'm a retired masters triathlete. I am profile number 7 for people getting fit. I thought I was just getting old, and so I spent more time working out, put more emphasis on certain workouts to try to maintain the kind of fitness that I had become accustomed to. I was happy to be out doing everything I love, but the times were a little slower than in 2012. I ran a half marathon. I felt sick afterwards. I went to the doctor and they said that more than half my liver was tumors. I mentioned that in 2003 that I did the Moab half marathon, then I did the 2 triathlons, the half Ironman and the Xterra triathlon a week apart, and then I did Lodaja. Just roughly about this time, cancer cells started growing in my body. So the kind of irony of it is that the cancer was slowly forming, and roughly the time when I had sort of peaked with all of this activity. Doctors all say keep going, stay fit, stay active. They see too many people that don't do that, and they become more self-centered and they worry more about their disease. When you're active and out there, you're not thinking about the downside of your disease, you're thinking about the upside, A couple of months ago I was riding my bike out to Salt Air, and I was looking out at the Salt Lake because of the drought was receding, but it looked beautiful to me even though it was sort of deteriorating. And I thought, yeah, that's sort of the situation, things are deteriorating, and yet I have a different perspective and things look even better, like riding along and looking out at the Salt Lake with the dry flats, not the water, but the willows and the birds and the way that the lake bed reflects. All of that is really uplifting. So I never felt cheated. I never felt like something was taken from me that I deserved. I worked hard. I enjoyed the effects that it's had and still has. And when I get up in the morning and can hike, or I can ride my bike, or I can run a couple of miles at Liberty Park, these are all great, opportunities. I am optimistic. I've always been, and that's sort of in my DNA. And so there's no reason in my mind not to look for ways to improve and ways to be better and ways to try to make other people feel better, in the journey. My level of fitness is what has helped me fight the cancer, and I consider that activity a blessing, and comes from all those years of laying the foundation so that when I had to meet this big crisis, I was ready.